More than 3 billion people use Facebook's family of apps each month, and Mark Zuckerberg is the genius behind the platforms. His simple yet productive lifestyle will astound you. Let's take a look at the life of Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg is one of the most influential tech and business leaders on the planet today. But when he started, he was just another college student with a hobby, a side project. A small social media platform for Harvard University students that Zuckerberg made has grown into a global business with more than $27 billion in sales. Zuckerberg, in his mid-30s, is one of the few persons whose net worth exceeds the number of years they have lived. Still, he's far from flashy about it. Zuckerberg has always had a passion for technology. He used Atari BASIC to develop Zucknet, a messaging application, when he was just 12 years old. At an early age, he also coded computer games for his buddies. He created an early music streaming platform while still a high school student at the prestigious Phillips Exeter Academy in New Hampshire, sparking interest from both AOL and Microsoft. He declined offers of a job or acquisition, but he wasn't just a computer geek. Zuck was the captain of his high school fencing team and a fan of classic literature like the Odyssey and similar works. Zuckerberg established a name for himself shortly after enrolling at Harvard University in 2002. His first big hit was FaceMash, a hot or not style software that used the images of his students he stole from the dormitory ID files kept by the school administration. Zuckerberg founded Facebook in his dorm room with friends. In 2005, after his sophomore year, he quit school to devote all of his time to social networks. He made the right decision, as the value of that social network today is in the billions. How does Zuck spend his day? The creator of Facebook checks Facebook, Facebook Messenger, and WhatsApp on his phone as soon as he wakes up at 8 a.m. After receiving his morning updates, he then proceeds to work out. Zuckerberg works out 3 times a week. Sometimes he brings his dog Beast along. The tech CEO says running with his pet has the added bonus of being hilarious because it's basically like seeing a mop run. Beast is a Hungarian sheepdog with quite an impressive coat. Once he's gotten his exercise in, Zuckerberg's not too picky about what he eats for breakfast. Typically, he digs into whatever's on his mind. He dislikes wasting effort on insignificant choices. Because of this, he also wears the same thing virtually every day. Jeans, sneakers, and a gray t-shirt make up Zuckerberg's work attire. In response to a question regarding his outfit, he stated, "I really want to clear my life so that I have to make as few decisions as possible about anything except how to serve this community best." He has a custom-made artificially intelligent assistant in his Palo Alto home. Zucker puts in 50 to 60 hours weekly on Facebook, but he thinks about the social media platform. Most of his time is spent thinking about how to connect the globe better and assist our community. Zuckerberg receives some assistance in running his own social media accounts. He receives assistance from 12 workers to delete offensive comments and maintain his Facebook profile. Zuckerberg likes to read and learn new things when he's not working. He endeavors to read as many novels as he can. He set a goal for himself in 2015 to read a new book every 2 weeks, which he was able to achieve. He frequently meets with other tech CEOs and meets with prominent people and famous people, such as Snoop Dogg and former President Barack Obama. Zuckerberg met Priscilla Chan, his future wife, at the fraternity party during his second year at Harvard. The two started dating in 2003. Chan, a medical student at the University of California, San Francisco at the time, moved to Zuckerberg's rented home in Palo Alto, California in September 2010. Zuckerberg and Chan wed on May 19, 2012, the day after Facebook went public. Guests believed they were attending Chan's medical school graduation party during the comparatively low-key celebration, which was a surprise wedding. On July 31, 2015, Zuckerberg stated that Chan had previously had 3 miscarriages and that they were expecting a baby girl. Maxima Chan Zuckerberg, their daughter, was born on December 1, 2015. Their daughter's Chinese name is Shen Mingyu, as they revealed in a video for the Chinese New Year. August, their second child, was born in August 2017. Beast, a Puli dog owned by the couple, has more than 2 million Facebook fans. Do you want to know more about the luxury lifestyle of celebrities? Then all you have to do is click on the subscribe button. Let's move on. Mark Zuckerberg makes time for his wife Priscilla Chan and kids Max and August when he's not working or on the road. He presented himself as an aggressively regular father on Instagram by flooding his feed with pictures of his wife Priscilla Chan, his kids, and their dog, who had a mop-like tail. The Facebook CEO tucks his kids in with the Mi Seberach, a traditional Jewish prayer, every night before bed. Zuckerberg studied Chinese in his spare time as Facebook rose to fame. By the fall of 2014, his Mandarin was fluent enough for him to do a 30-minute Q&A. In a picture on his Instagram feed, he engages in some leisure and relaxation activities when he is less occupied with tech tasks. He appeared as an athlete in skilled competitive sports, including foiling, fencing, rowing, and spear throwing. Also, in an Instagram video, he raised the American flag while cutting through the water on a hydrofoil while singing John Denver's "Take Me Home Country Roads." During the summer, Zuckerberg goes on bizarre leisure activities, including going on a boar hunt with a group of friends in the jungle while dressed in tactical gear, and knit sneakers and surfing in the ocean while donning an opaque white sunscreen mask that gives the impression of a tropical mime. So Zuckerberg isn't just a boring guy that sits in front of his PC all day. According to Forbes, Mark Zuckerberg has a net worth of $72.5 billion, making him the 15th richest person in the world. Although you might want to think that Mark Zuckerberg isn't interested in extravagance, you might be surprised to learn that the 38-year-old billionaire does live a very wealthy lifestyle. According to TechCrunch, he allegedly owned a portfolio of real estate worth $320 million and was once rumored to have purchased a stunning Ulysses yacht for $150 million. Here are some of the owner of Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp's valued belongings. Zuckerberg and his family currently reside in an opulent mansion in Palo Alto, California, that he initially purchased for $7 million in 2011. The 5-bedroom estate contains a big lawn, a saltwater pool, an entertainment pavilion, a fireplace, a barbecue area, a spa, and a robot butler who can make toast and change the temperature. He shelled out over $50 million in total, counting renovations and his purchasing of the 4 nearby homes, which the high-profile family uses as guest houses and recreational facilities. A few years later, Zuckerberg secretly paid $59 million on 2 beachfront residences on Lake Tahoe, California. The early 1930s-era 8-bedroom carousel estate boasts 60 meters (200 feet) of lakefront, a unique marina-style dock constructed to accommodate a large yacht, a 2-car garage, and a guest house. The 1960s-era 6-bedroom Brushwood home offers a guest house, a garage, terraces, a private pier, and 120 meters or 400 feet lakefront. The Wall Street Journal claims that Zuckerberg's 2 opulent vacation homes are on about 4 hectares or 10 acres of land. One of the computer industry's wealthiest and most influential persons is kept secure at significantly higher cost than his colleagues. According to Bloomberg, Meta Platforms, formerly Facebook, spent more than $15 million on security for its CEO in 2021, both at home and while traveling. This ridiculous cost of protecting Zuckerberg excludes the $10 million pre-tax allowance for the security of his family and the $1.6 million for his personal usage of private jets. Since the Meta CEO is frequently seen driving modest vehicles like the Honda Fit and Acura TSX, you might be shocked to learn that he also enjoys driving pricey luxury and sports automobiles. His favorite possession is a Pagani Huayra, a 2-seat super exclusive car with butterfly-style doors, stylish exteriors, and performance on par with Lamborghinis and Ferraris, which sells for $1.4 million. This beast of a car has a special twin-turbo V12 engine that produces a massive 800 horsepower at 5,900 RPMs and 1,050 nanometers of torque from 2,000 to 5,600 RPMs. There you have it, inside the life of Mark Zuckerberg. Watch our next videos on the channel.